it's the truth of what we say all the time to each other. And to be able to come into this draft in 2012, I think about Bruce Irvin, I think about Bobby, myself, one of my best friends, Robert Turbin, but and so many other guys who've done it along the way, and guys who are still playing, guys like Sweezy and stuff. We got an F grade. They told us we wouldn't be able to do it. Told us that we wouldn't be able to make it. And think about guys like Jermaine Kearse and Shed and guys who played and made a lot of plays for the Seahawks and did a lot of things for other teams too as well. And I think for Bobby and I, it's always been about the work. It's always been about loving the game and loving the process and trying to do it the right way. And knowing that, if you want to be great, you may fail sometimes. If you want to be great, you're also going to win a lot and you're going to focus a lot and you got to do all the things that it takes and to be there early, first thing in the morning. The thing I love about Bobby, man, he gets here early in the morning every day. He leaves late. He's about the game. He's about his teammates. I think for me, too, as well, to have another guy, like I told you guys last week, to be able to do that. But for me, I think that to be in the same category as guys like, obviously Peyton Manning. I mean, I go back to right before the draft when I got to, go to Denver actually, and they flew me out, and I got to, they're talking to me about coming out there and getting drafted and everything else. But that was my last visit, and I remember walking in and seeing Peyton, and he was also my quarterback coach when I was in 10th grade, I believe it was, at Peyton Manning Passing Academy. And so I remember Peyton saying, Russell, I think I remember you from back in the day, and I just remember that conversation of just, I remember writing down my goals on the way home. I wrote down my football goals. I wrote down my life goals. I wrote down my legacy goals of what I want my life to look like, and what I want, more importantly, what I want my football career to look like, but more importantly, what I want my life to look like. And I think that's, you got to have a plan, and I think you have to think through those things. And I think Bobby's a guy who thinks through those things. I think for me, something that I've always thought about and tried to be diligent about. So to be in the same category as a guy like that and other players, and try to try to keep going. I don't want to be like Peyton. I want to be Russell Wilson. I want to grow as much as I can. I want to be one of the best to ever do it. And hopefully I can inspire some kid, down the road that inspired me. Like somebody else inspired me. Peyton inspired me. There's other great quarterbacks. Joe Montana and Drew Brees and Michael Vick. When I was watching him play, just all the things he was able to do. When I was young, he was the guy that was really African American quarterback, made so many plays, and there's so many other guys. Randall Cunningham, my dad used to talk about and I used to watch. So it's just the start of. I remember watching Donovan McNabb too with the Eagles. So, anyways, I think that it's just one of those things that I'm grateful just to be, on the right track and want to keep going.